Go inside the huddle. Night 2 of the NFL draft coming up in Pittsburgh, and it was quite an eventful opening night for Buffalo, even though the team didn't add any new players to the squad. A total of 3 trade downs last night. The Bills opened with the 26th pick before moving back to 28 with the Texans, and then again at 28, Buffalo traded down to the Pats to go to the 31st pick. And then Buffalo moved out of the first round altogether with a trade with the Titans. The Bills now have the 3rd pick in the 2nd round tonight. And with all the moves, the Bills have picked up 2 extra mid-round picks, including going from 27th 3rd round all the way up to the 2nd pick in the 3rd. So we'll see who they add tonight. For the rest of the league, it began as expected. Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, quarterback out of Indiana. He's going to Vegas, #1 overall. And here's his response.
I was ecstatic, and I heard my mom, like, I'm so proud of you, and so that kind of broke me there. And I'm just so happy to have such a great support system, and just so grateful and blessed for the opportunity.
After Mendoza, the Jets used the 2nd pick on edge rusher David Bailey out of Texas Tech. That was expected. Had 14.5 sacks a year ago, can become an impactful player on day 1. The Arizona Cardinals on the clock. 3rd, they took who they thought was the best player out there, running back Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame. #4, the first player from Ohio State to go off the board, wide receiver Carnell Tate. He's a Tennessee Titan. Several of his teammates in college not far behind. Arvell Reese went to the Giants at 5. Sonny Styles to the Commanders at 7. Caleb Downs, a Cowboy, at 11. They traded up to get him. The 4th Buckeye off the board in the first 11 picks. At 13, the Rams used their pick on a quarterback, Ty Simpson from Alabama. Apparently, their current QB, Matthew Stafford, at least playing 1 more year. Got a heads up the Rams would take a QB. Some experts think that was way too early for the Crimson Tide's Simpson, but clearly the Rams don't think that. And this might end up being an Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love type situation we saw play out, changing of the guard there in Green Bay a few seasons ago. 6:52 and other headlines we're following. What we know about a girl and a security guard taken to the hospital following a stabbing and fight at the David Gant Art Center in Rochester. Police rushed to that scene on North Street Thursday afternoon just before 5:30. Officers say 2 girls started fighting. Relatives got involved. Police say 1 suspect stabbed a girl in the head. The security guard has a hand injury. Both victims expected to recover. No arrests have been announced. Nearly 3 decades after a woman was found dead in Genesee County, deputies there say they might be 1 step closer to finding answers. 29 years ago, April 23rd, 1997, Ann Lee Ripple's body was found on a creek bank in Alexander, south of Batavia. Victoria Waco says her mother was the light in every room she walked into. As for what happened to her 30 years ago, the sheriff's office is still unsure to this day. But deputies plan to resubmit the evidence they have for further DNA analysis that will be enhanced, all made possible from grant funds the agency recently received.
She was one of those people you just looked at. And it's so interesting to me because she struggled so much with different things throughout her life. But the same thing, she was always my hero.
Continued to investigate the matter throughout the years, and we thought today would be an appropriate day to not only recognize Annie Lee and the ongoing efforts to bring some resolve to that case for her family.
And especially after all these years, it can seem like it's a lost cause, but in the same respect, right, we hear all these amazing stories of things being solved years later.
The DNA for retesting will be sent off for official review soon. The sheriff is encouraging anyone with leads on what happened to Ripple 30 years ago there. The number on your screen you can call and be anonymous. It's 585-343-5000. Sunrise traffic on this Friday morning before we get to that final forecast. That's a view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. See a school bus just passing underneath the railroad tracks there by the ballpark. Of note, we do have a traffic alert because a big event coming back this weekend. It is the Spring Flower City Challenge half marathon race weekend. More than 2,000 runners expected to take part in each of the races, raising money for the Rochester Regional Health Foundation. It all gets going and ends at Parcel 5, kicking off at 7:30. Several blocks downtown will be closed at certain points Sunday along the route. The streets surrounding Parcel 5 itself, Elm and Andrew Langston, they will not have parking available starting tomorrow until noon Sunday. We got a full breakdown in case you're driving around there Sunday over at rochesterfirst.com, or stop by the River Path and cheer on some of those runners. Some of them trying to do the Four Seasons Challenge. So the winter half this one, Summer Shoreline, and then they do the other one in Rochester in the fall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How about the full suite?
You get medals. I believe Bob in the back got a couple of those.
Grand Slam.
Yes, there you go.
Sounds good to me. I'm so glad it is Sunday and not Saturday.
I know for sure. We've got a soaker coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Rain definitely for everyone. I'd like to say it's a 9 to 5 rain as it's throughout most of the day, plus or minus a couple hours there. And then we dry out Monday yet again. Looks good.
How about that? 9 o'clock, we will see you on our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise, on the Rochester First streaming app. Another health procedure for me coming up today.
Oh, fun one. And I went to kindergarten last night.
Oh,
I'll talk about that at the
All right. See you then. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.